The final video in our series. We have beat the crap out of these guns. We've shot them at distance. Today is the ultimate test in the grueling East Texas heat. Let's do it. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Phil from Having a Blast with the USCCA. Today on a beautiful, scalding hot East Texas day, we are closing out our concealed carry pistol series. Now what helps us do these reviews, a staple, Guns GDC, gives us the ability to do these reviews. I want to thank Zach and the crew over at Blade Tech for sending out the Total Eclipse 2 holster system. Now we are at about 1,000 rounds through each gun. We will get to that point today in the Penn Ultimate Challenge, the cage match. Let's go hit the 7-yard line and get started. Alrighty folks, first drill of the day, the bill drill, a staple of pistol shooting. We'll do it all from concealment, starting with the SIG X Macro. Each gun gets 2 runs through, average time. Ooh, time 3-3-5, little slow. A little bit fast, 3-1-5, 3-1-5. So next up, the Springfield Hellcat Pro Comp. Time 3-2-1 on the first one, 3-2-1. Time 3.05. I think that's a little bit faster than the SIG there. Cool. All right, folks, new target, different gun, the Glock 43. Hmm, 333, not, I think that's actually faster than one of the SIGs. Not too bad for the Glock 43. 313, Detroit. All right, folks, last but not least, the Taurus GX4. Slowest so far, 361. I'm shooting this gun okay, good, not great. Ooh, we did, 342. 342. We are going to go back and do a 25 to 10 5-shot string at each yard line with a reload in there and score them on our Dirty Bird targets. So we'll go set that up and knock it out. Alrighty folks, we got our Dirty Bird targets, our spotting targets. So what we're gonna do is a little bit of distance action shooting, reloads, 20, 15, and 10. So each gun's gonna get 5 rounds at each yard line. Scoring 10 in the center ring, 9, 8, 7, and 6, so on and so forth. So it is a combination of time and accuracy for points. Let's hit the 20 and do it now. 20-yard line, starting off with the SIG 365X Macro. Time 20:54. Next up, the Hellcat Pro Comp. Yeah. Time 22:10. We're gonna really put it to the test now with the small guns. Glock 43 coming up. So with the Glock, we got 8 loaded in the gun, 7 in the mag, 1 in the pipe. With our little spare 7-round mag, gets us 2 15 shots. We'll do our reloads whenever they come up organically, as the people say these days. Oh, I don't want to run yet. We knew it was going to be a little slower. 24:31. Oh, I just hit the buzzer. 24:31. We got mags dropped all over the place out here. Taurus GX4. $22.99. So we're a little faster than the Glock. Obviously the bigger guns are going to be easier for this drill. Less felt recoil, longer barrel, more accurate. Reloads at each yard line from the 15 to the 10 on each gun, real smooth. Getting more comfortable with the design of each of these guns as we're doing the reloads. Okay, so we got to set up for Mania. Little paint goes a long way. Metal Mania. All right, folks, 50-7 Metal Mania Macho Man style. So single shot at the 50 releases us down to the 40, to the 25, the 15, couple shots on the move from 15 to 7, close it out. 2 shots on every target after the initial 50-yard shot. We're doing reloads on the fly organically. We'll go on the clock, see what we got. .30-72. Let's go grab the Hellcat Pro. All right, Hellcat Pro 50-yard bombers. Ooh, that might have been way faster. Woo! 26:59. Awesome. All right, folks, we're getting in the cardio today. Glock 43, same drill. So these longer shots are going to be where these guns struggle more than the larger frame, longer barrel guns do. So let's see what we got. Yeah. 28.42 with the fall away, the Jordan from downtown. Couldn't hear that steel, it's kind of dead, so not too shabby for a wee little bitty gun. Let's go grab the Taurus. All right, last run, Taurus GX4, then it's ice bath time. So, the little itty bitty boy, the chunker. Yes, take a shot, baby! Ooh, just a hair. 50 yard cost us 31.57. Cool. Let's go conclude it. So that's it for these guns. Let's talk a little bit about what we liked and disliked and go through the things that I find important when you're buying a gun. So when it came to recoil, the SIG 365X Macro had the lowest amount of recoil out of the four, and it actually had less recoil than the Hellcat did, even though both pistols are compensated. When it comes to our little stubby boys, the Taurus GX4 actually was a lot less snappy than the Glock. And the Glock 43, it's a light gun, it's a thin gun. We don't get as much grip on it than we do with the Taurus because it's fatter. The Taurus has got a fatter grip. It's an overall fatter frame on the entire pistol. The Glock is pretty snappy. And it just takes a little practice getting used to that. Let's talk grip. The Hellcat Pro, I'm most comfortable with this grip. Now, mind you, I come from a lot of years of shooting a Gen 3 Glock, so I don't mind the finger ridges on the grip here. Some people love them, some people hate them. They feel pretty natural in my hand. And just the way that the back bow is on this, it fit my palm pretty good. And we don't have variable back straps for this gun. It is what it is. That's what you're stuck with. The SIG is not a bad grip. That LXG laser cut, it's nice when you grab it, rubs a little bit when it's hot. We've been out here sweating now for 8 days shooting these guns. This one rubbed me probably the most out of the four guns that we had. Texturing on the Taurus, not terrible, gives you a good purchase on the gun, and it didn't seem to rub me very much either. So it's kind of a perfect middle ground when you're talking about concealed carry, something that I can grip down on, but also isn't going to chafe me up. The Glock, this is old school grip stippling, if you want to call it that. It's pretty slippery. So even during our torture testing, this gun was the most slippery, but it is the most comfortable to wear for long durations. And that'll lead us right into which gun is most concealable. Obviously the Glock 43 is. It is the smallest pistol in this series, but it does have its limitations, right? So very limited magazine capacity, even compared to the Taurus. The snappiest of all of them, but it is the lightest and it is the thinnest, and I would say the most comfortable to carry. But in today's day and age, when we're getting into concealed carry pistols, with these guys having 15+1 and 17 round spare mags for them, it's really hard to beat that because we're still not super thick on our frames here. This isn't like a Glock 19 width on it. It's actually pretty thin for concealed carry. And I didn't feel like the Hellcat or the SIG printed really anything that was super noticeable during our testing. If you have other guns that you want to see in these series, put them down in the comments below. Before you go, click the link in the description box below. There's the USCCA concealed carry map. What that map is, it shows you where you have reciprocity for your CCW CPL. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Our most requested review so far, the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 carry comp from the Performance Center. Initial review coming at you now.